Remember me when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hello, hey.
Today is about honoring families and survivors of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. It is about bringing awareness to what is going on throughout Canada and to bring people together for healing. The higher levels of violence experienced by Indigenous women and girls is a direct effect of colonization. This is a day to reflect on our shared history and the ongoing impacts. Today is a call to action for all people who live on this land to end the violence and to hold vigils as a community to honor those lost and support the friends, families, and communities who have lost loved ones.
Okiniksuka, Nestinutaniko, Anatsupixaki, Niwaktutusiksaka. Hello friends, it's Shirley Hill. My baby name's Pretty Sound Bird Woman from Siksika. And I'm here today to share a little bit about murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls. It's a fact in Canada and in the States as well that many Native women go missing and some are murdered. It is sad that the families do not have that sense of that they can find their loved one. But with the acknowledgement of prayers and knowledge that as a society we can send love and light to those families who are missing loved ones, whose heart aches because their mother, their auntie, their daughter may have been murdered. And maybe they can't find that young person in their life who maybe was misguided, and then they can't find them at all. These are sad circumstances, and hopefully in the future, so the sooner the better, that the RCMP and the police will take a more serious stance and have a serious way of helping the families, helping them to know that they will do an investigation into what really happened. I want to acknowledge that when a family would have closure, they would have peace. Either way, I mean, it's affected my spouse and his daughter, who was taken and died And I even have a hard time saying murdered, but that's what happened. And as a family, how do you suffer? How do you talk about it? How do you share? How do you heal? It's a very, very hard process to understand what happened. And if there's someone who made an intentional effort to hurt someone else, then it's more serious. Then you have all those feelings of anger, hurt, and suffering towards that one who lost their life or who is missing, and you don't know what happened. So a moment of silence to honor those who are lost, who are missing. I just saw a butterfly. That's transition. That was a little sign of hope there. So just thank you for understanding. Thank you for your awareness. Thank you for your love. And thank you for your acknowledgement on this very, very sensitive topic. But it's out there. We need to share. We need to embrace that healing part of the process, especially for the families who are affected. So much love to you.
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, there I will be.
We light this candle to remember and honor the lives of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. May we fully listen to our Indigenous sisters with open hearts as we journey to find our common ground.
Over half of the liturgical songs of the Israelites were psalms of lament. Penned in a time of exile and persecution, these were poets who were trying to give voice to the pain of the people. Today, we lament the injustice of our time for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. We light this candle this morning for hope for them. And more so, as we light this candle, we remember the vows we made at the time of our baptisms. We remember that even and especially in times of despair, through our baptism we are empowered and challenged and called to live with respect in creation, to love and serve others, to seek justice and resist evil. How will we put these words into action to show hope to the world? Amen.
May this candle shine a light into the dark corners of our collective history, the impacts of colonialism and racism on the lives of Indigenous women and girls, as well as on their families, communities, and nations. We have the power to change by educating ourselves, our children, and the members of our community. May we start this by remembering and honoring.
eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hi-yo, hey-yo, hey-yo. Hi-yo, hey. Hi-yo, hey-yo. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me.